The old Vista Auto lot sells for $8 million and a Shock Hill plot goes for more than $4 million. Phil Lindeman, Crystal, 93 News. An empty half-acre plot in Breck's Shock Hill neighborhood sold for nearly $4.1 million in October, one of 40 sales over $1 million in Summit County last month. The total value for 250 transactions was $183.6 million, about $52 million less than August, the best month this year for local real estate. Shock Hill led October sales for a single neighborhood with $10 million total, but the old Vista Auto lot in Silverthorne was the most expensive sale across the whole county. It sold for $8 million to Groove Auto of the Front Range. And yet, even a 3.5-acre car lot can't compare to Aspen's biggest sale of the month, $14.6 million for a 1990s single-family home on 1 acre. The Aspen Times reports the seller made $2.5 million off that sale. 5 Aspen area high school students are in stable condition this week after a car accident last week when an 18-year-old veered off a road and rolled his car into Maroon Creek. This from the Aspen Times. The driver and a female passenger suffered life-threatening injuries, but all 5 are expected to recover. Officials are investigating. They believe the car soared up to 100 feet over an embankment before crashing to a halt in the creek. Amazon has picked a suitor for its second headquarters, but the internet giant has commitment issues. The Washington Post reports Amazon's HQ2 will split 50,000 jobs between sites in Virginia and New York for billions in tax breaks. Denver and dozens of cities bid on the new headquarters. Most offered tax incentives, while Birmingham, Alabama flirted with Amazon through Twitter accounts, and one East Coast town even promised to change its name to Amazon. The Tahoe Lakes area wants nothing to do with the 2030 Olympics. Resorts on the California-Nevada line will no longer pursue a Winter Games bid. Officials say it would not be financially practical to host the games there. This comes 1 week after the Colorado Olympic Committee confirmed it will still pursue a bid for Denver in 2030, but only if voters approve it. The process begins in 2020. Local avalanche danger today is moderate below treeline and variable at and above treeline. A persistent slab avalanche on north through east aspects can break at the ground level, bringing 20 to 40 inches of wind-drifted snow. In sports, the Nuggets play the Rockets tonight. Tip-off is 7, and the Avalanche are off until tomorrow. In local sports, brought to you by Deepwater Mountain Inc., the girls of Summit Rugby won their 11th straight state title over the weekend, shutting out Monarch in the final 34-0. Summit High Winter Sports gets started later this month. Phil Lindeman, Crystal, 93 News.